Yo, 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 yo. D Jose back in his ass. Suckers. Here with your raw review for January 17th. All right, let's go. They open up the show with Nexus and Punk attacking John Cena from last week and all that bullshit. The Miz comes out and he says the same shit that he's always says. Um, well, actually, it starts with Cena. Sorry. It starts with Cena coming out saying the same shit that he always says. Punk, if you want some, come get some. And then Miz comes out and he's like, well, Cena, here's the deal. You're not going to have to get through 30 guys. You got to get through 40 guys to win the Royal Rumble. I'm going to give my thoughts on this toward the end of the review. And then it's going to be Cena versus CM Punk with no guys from Nexus band, no guys from Nexus at ringside. Bullshit. Um, and then let's get to the second part of the results. All right, Santino and Kozlov versus the Usos. Santino gets distracted by Jimmy and gets drop kicked by Jay. And then we get some quick tags and some double team moves to keep Santino grounded. Santino gets out of a headlock, finally gets the tag to Kozlov, who hits a big boot, headbutt, follows it up with a power slam. Kozlov throws Jay out of the ring. And then we get a Cobra by Santino. And winner and still tag team champions, Santino and Kozlov. And then we got Nexus. They're arguing in their locker room. CM Punk, who is now basically portraying Jesus Christ, which is something that I don't like, that they're doing this with them. They've always kind of done this with CM Punk, having to portray the Messiah kind of character. And he's like faith. And then match of the night, actually one of the matches of the night, because a couple of matches were good. John Morrison versus Daniel Bryan. This is basically a pay-per-view quality match. Bryan and Morrison start countering each other's moves until Bryan fights out of a hammerlock with a suplex. He has a running dropkick that sends Morrison out of the ring. Then Bryan misses a baseball slide and they get back in the ring and stand off. And then Morrison has Bryan in a side headlock. And then he hits a Russian leg sweep. He tries a Starship Pain, takes too long, misses it. Bryan kicks him in the chest, and they both run the ropes. They both try the crossbody, but collide in midair. Both guys are down. They do the 10 count spot, and they both get up. And then Morrison hits a Hurricane Rana. Bryan rolls through, gets a near fall. They avoid each other after some roll up pin attempts. Bryan rolls through, tries to hit the label lock, and then Morrison counters, hits his running knee smash to get the win. Good freaking match. I would YouTube that. It was good. Sheamus comes out, and then he's like, John, you're going to have to step up your game, dude, because I'm going to win the Royal Rumble. I am. Watch me. The Bella Twins are walking backstage, and they're all like, okay, well, who's going to sleep with who? That's not PG, but we will see what they're going to do. It sounds like Christian and Y2J and Trish Stratus and Lita recycled all over again. Then, hi, I'm Dolph Ziggler. Hi, I'm Dolph Ziggler. Hi, I'm Dolph Ziggler. Okay, I get it. Shit. Enough. We know your fucking name. Versus Randy Orton. Dolph works Orton in the corner, punches him until the ref makes him back off. Orton gets up, hits his Thesz press, then clotheslines Dolph out of the corner. He pulls Dolph back by the head and kicks him under the ropes, then does a slingshot spot, and then makes cover, only gets two. Orton stays on offense with the headlock, and then basically he hits Dolph with a jawbreaker. It looked kind of like a stunner, but it was a jawbreaker. Then it's a drop kick to send Orton to the mat, and then Orton kicks him on the legs and then tries to injure it further. He pulls Orton on the apron, slams him down, and throws him in the ring post. Orton fights him off desperately and wins some right hands. Dolph targets the leg once again, but Orton punches him in the head to fight him off, and they start slugging it out in the middle of the ring. Orton hits a backbreaker and holds his leg as he gets up. And then Dolph countered Orton's DDT. Dolph hits a leg drop face buster, but Orton kicks out of that. Dolph locks in a sleeper. Orton drops to the mat. but he barely moves. And then Dolph tried to hit the zigzag, but then Orton countered it into a beautiful RKO to get the win. And then as soon as the bell rings, the bachelor party comes out and fucks up Randy Orton. And then he's like, well, I'm the Miz and I'm awesome. And Orton got slammed through like a barricade and shit. And then we got Maurice versus the girl who has an amazing rack, Natalya. She's got an awesome fucking rack. Long story short, Natalya locked in the sharpshooter on Maurice and she tapped out. And then basically, if Ted DiBiase doesn't win the Royal Rumble, Maurice and Ted are through. Bullshit. And then Mark Henry wins an over-the-top rope battle royal by tossing Sheamus out last. All the mid-carders came out and fought each other. And that was it. And then, my name is Alberto Del Rio. But you already know that. We know that. Why do you have to tell us all the time? WWE, write something new into his script, please, or I'm going to put you in a. I learned from the master herself, Randy Headlock frickin' Orton. And then Punk versus John Cena. Punk and Cena face off in the middle of the ring. They start slugging it out until Cena does his usual moves where he does his bulldog and some punches. And then Cena gets thrown out of the ring. Punk has Cena into head scissors. And then Cena kicks out of the pin. And Punk teases to go to sleep. But then Cena puts him into the STF. And then Punk, after a clothesline spot, they both ended up getting up at 7. And then basically, CM Punk hits a STO and then hits the Anaconda Vice. And then Cena tries to get out of it. And then Cena does his leg drop off the top. Somehow Punk kicks out. And then Mason Ryan from FCW, the World Heavyweight Champion of FCW, comes out and kicks Punk. He comes out and kicks Punk so Punk can win the match. And then basically they beat up Cena, and then this new guy is in the new Nexus to end Monday Night Raw. All I have to say to that was this Raw tonight, it was not really a Raw I'd go back and really, really watch. I'd go back and watch maybe the Dolph Orton match and the Daniel Bryan Morrison match, but that's really about it. WWE, you guys really haven't done too good of a build-up for the Royal Rumble. And in regards to this 40-man Battle of the Royal Rumble thing, good idea, but the only reason why you guys are doing this is because, one, your pay-per-view is going to turn out to be crap. The Royal Rumble itself looks like crap. And you're doing this because you want to try to build up as much feuds as you can, mainly between mid-carders, within the next, few months. And honestly, this is one of those pay-per-views I'm not caring for. Despite 40 men now being in the Royal Rumble, 15 Raw guys, 15 SmackDown guys, and, maybe 10 jobbers or so, I think that's how this Royal Rumble is going to go. I'm not looking forward to it. However, I am going to watch it with Alva Man and Matt, a.k.a. the GR81, and I plan on having these guys come over so we can do Royal Rumble predictions soon and stuff. And I'm probably going to be over their house watching it. So expect the review to come from them and myself. And I would like to encourage everybody to sign up to WrestlingRevolution.com, the epicenter for all your wrestling needs. And we have a Season 2 contest of the pay-per-view predictions going on where, unfortunately, we have to enter predictions for TNA pay-per-views. Why do we? I don't know, but the block wants us to. No. Okay, good. Anyway, guys, I will catch you guys later. Peace out.